Nelson Mandela was, of course, the man who inspired the world, but you're about to meet the little boy who inspired Nelson Mandela.
It was just more than a decade ago the world first met little Nkosi Johnson, the South African boy born with HIV. He'd lost his mother to AIDS, and at a time when South Africa was unwilling to talk about the disease, Nkosi bravely stood before the world and did.
We are normal. We are human beings. We can walk. We can talk. We are deep, just like everyone else. We are all the same. Thank you.
That woman giving him the thumbs up right there is the woman who would adopt him, Gail Johnson. And the two of them together would start a shoestring shelter for mothers with AIDS and their children. They called it Nkosi's Haven.
Before, this is a small house. And it's not fair to the other mothers who are HIV. They are dying.
It was a year after that the world lost little Nkosi, but years later we decided to travel back to South Africa to check in on the mother who adopted him.
Now that's the baby daycare center.
We found a sprawling village she built in honor of her son.
Nelson Mandela said your son was an icon.
He was a little warrior.
A warrior. And this weekend she told us she remembers the time her son met Nelson Mandela, saying, "I'll remember Mandela for his care for kids. He put the children first, the country first." She's now looking out for others, like little Tabiso, who we met. We will never forget what he told us about Gail.
Gail loves me so much.
She loves you so much?
Yeah. Me too, I love him so much.
You love her?
Yes.
Tabiso doesn't have HIV, but his mother does.
This is like a home.
Yes.
It feels like home?
Yes.
And while giving us a tour, we met his mother.
This is my mother.
This is your mom. This is Mom. Hi.
When she arrived here, she was struggling to survive. The medication Gail had provided brought her back.
If it was not her, I couldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here?
Yes. And my children won't be with me.
The whole time we were talking to his mom, Gail was right there listening. And we asked her what she made of it.
Well, I've got a hell of an extended family.
Her extended family, she said, tonight remembering the man who inspired all of them and the boy who inspired Mandela.
The work of Nelson Mandela and little Nkosi continues in South Africa.